So I used to think that improving your life required a total transformation and you have to go from waking up late to straight up waking up at 4 a.m. every morning or just not reading at all to suddenly reading a book daily or even weekly. But over time I realized that all the big changes I have done until now actually all came from the tiny and small habits that actually stick and feel doable. And these are some little changes that could improve your life. Let's start with an obvious one, which is fried and sugary food. As a Malaysian living in the third most obese country in the Southeast Asia, we actually don't really realize how much food we eat are actually deep fried or just sugar loaded. Well, here's the thing, frying food at high temperatures can increase the amount of trans fats in the oil, which actually increases a bad cholesterol, which we call LDL, and it's literally a no-no if you don't want to end up with any heart diseases. And let's not forget about sugar. Excessive sugar leads to diabetes. There are always ways to deal with sweet cravings, such as small changes from turning your regular sodas to sugar-free versions, such as turning your Coke into a Coke Zero or even a Diet Coke. Well, it's not the best, but at least it's better than having a regular Coke. Also, if you're thirsty, there's actually an alternative option than just buying a Java chip frappuccino from Starbucks. Getting enough sleep is easier said than done. We all know that 7 to 9 hours of sleep every day is actually good for us, but somehow we always end up doom scrolling. And is anything other than easy to change this behavior of just doom scrolling before going to bed? That's why I recommend using apps such as Opal that actually helps lock selected apps during certain hours. So for example, if I'm going for a quick 30-minute study session, I'll just open up Opal, set up for 30 minutes time duration and just start the session, which gives me 30 minutes of distraction-free study time. No, unfortunately, this video is not sponsored by Opal, but I really love what they're doing. Ever since I've been doing this, all my social medias have shut down by latest 10 p.m. every night, which is great because there are no more distractions. All my social media has shut down by latest 10 p.m. every night, and it's actually great because there are just no more distractions and just leading to better sleep overall. Following the sleep topic is an underrated change that I don't think too many people are talking about, which is brushing your teeth immediately after you wake up. By brushing my teeth immediately after I open my eyes every day, it has actually changed my morning routines. By doing this, it actually sends a signal or a message to my brain saying that brushing my teeth is just a short and quick process, which makes me not make too much of a fuss about not being able to look at my phone the first thing I wake up every day in the morning. It's literally a game changer. I've been having less brain fogs and just having better morning routines overall to get me through my day. In fact, according to an article by Forbes, grabbing your phone the first thing immediately forces your brain to skip the alpha stages and just be forced to be wide and awake immediately, which is literally just like slamming the pedal on a cold engine. Now, I never really liked reading. For the first 20 years of my life, I probably never even finished up to 5 books. Well, of course excluding the textbooks cause those are kind of compulsory. But then one day when I was riding the train after work that was packed with people, I started thinking that what else could I do other than just scrolling during the train ride? And so I started to try reading. And it's nothing fancy, you just go to your favorite bookstore, grab a book you like and just read a minimum of 5 to however much time you like. But things could get a little fancy if you think that physical books would be overwhelming in the long run, which then preferably you should get an e-reader without backlight such as the Kindle from Amazon. Well, the outcome was simple. I was learning new things bit by bit every day, nourishing my patience, and having the additional benefit of lesser screen time every day. This was all just done by allocating about 15 to 30 minutes every day to reading. Of course, you can allocate less, but 15 to 30 minutes is kind of like my sweet spot for reading. And that's basically it. I'm curious, what little changes did you make that improve your life? Drop it down in the comments to let me know. And if you like this video, please do like the video and even consider subscribing to the channel. This is what gives me the most motivation to keep pushing out content like this. Also, consider signing up for a free newsletter that is linked down below in the description for free. That's all. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.